What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming, because I know you guys have all been asking for it and I just haven't had time to record it. But we are back here today on the farm and we are going to get the combine running here because he just finished up the field across the road from the farm. So we're going to get him going. He can get working on that field, and then we are over here. I'm going to be spreading some P&K on the field over here by the hog farm because I have a helper running right now on the corn planter, and so we're just going to go ahead and get some of the fertilizing done here while we are waiting for him to finish up, which actually I think he is about done. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to start moving equipment around here, even though I really want to just keep going and knock this out. But we kind of need to get the planter rolling a little bit more behind the combine. Looks like he is done now, so we'll probably get to the end of this pass, hop over in the planter. We got to fix this little spot over here, and then there's another spot over on the other side of the field that we will have to take care of first. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this rig and get this little area done right here. I love how fast we can run with this planter. Throw the planter down, back up, and that field is all done. So we'll get the planter folded up here, and actually, instead of starting planting right away on this field over here, I think I'm gonna hire the fertilizer. Whoa, I'm getting all over the place here. I think I'm gonna hire the fertilizer spreader just so the fertilizer can be put on, and that'll be all good to go. And I just tab past it because I'm great at that. But I think we're gonna just go ahead and get it going here. And there we go, it's running. Looks like the combine's about full too, so I am going to grab our gravity wagon here and go over and find him. Looks like he's kind of over here, because I believe he's full now. I guess we got our load, and the farm 2 hogs over here need some corn, so we're going to go ahead and take it over to them because they're getting pretty low on their feed, and we want to feed them out because I really want to get a grain cart here pretty soon. Okay, we're going to get back to finishing up this field with P&K because it shouldn't take too long, just a couple more passes, and then we can be knocked out and done with this field. The hope is by putting this P&K fertilizer on is that our yield ends up being a lot better, and then so we may have some excess corn that we could sell off that we don't have to use for our hogs. At least that's the hope here eventually. Now, do I know if that's actually going to work? No, not really. And there we go, we got finished up with that field. So we're going to take this over to the next field and eventually get it running. We're not going to run it yet because we still got to plant that field, but we will soon. I think I'm going to grab the planter here and just start going on this field here, just to save a little bit of time. And I don't really mind running the planter anyways because it's so big and fast. It's a pretty sweet setup. Looks like the combine's full again, so we'll go ahead and get him unloaded. This load will probably go to the main farm here, just because we haven't gave them any corn in a while, so I'm guessing that they're probably going to need it. But farm 2 also does as well. Things are just running really fast here. Oh no, are we going to run into each other down here? That's an interesting way to turn around there. We might just be able to squeak through. Yep, I got over there a little bit, but still not too bad. Sounds like our fertilizer spreader on this field is all done and finished up. So I'm going to pull that off to the side for right now, get him ready for this next field. And we're going to grab this fertilizer spreader with the P&K and get him spreading on this field, because I myself should be able to get the planting finished up here because there's not really too much left. It goes pretty quick with this big 36 row planter. And there we go, we knocked out that field, so we're going to drive this thing over here to the edge, because once the combine finishes up over on this field, we're going to get the fertilizer spreader going, probably, and the planter. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to grab this because he's probably going to be full here pretty soon again. And we need to get some more corn taken out to our hogs. I think I'm going to drive the combine here a little bit just to finish off this field, because I haven't really done that in a while. So we're just going to harvest some corn here, get this field knocked out, and then I probably need to go take this thing up back to the farmyard to get some diesel fuel quick before we get going on our next field, because we do have that fuel trailer, but I still don't really absolutely want to have to hook that up and bring that out here to the field. And there we go, that field's finished up. So let's go run this thing up to the yard quick and throw some diesel in it. Then we'll get going here on the field to our right. Filling up with diesel. There we go, $250,000 later, we are ready to get back out and harvest some more corn. Now, since we're not terribly in a hurry right now, since we're literally like got our machines like right behind the combine right now, I'm gonna just let that guy finish up fertilizing on the other field, and then we'll start getting stuff running on this field over here. But in the meantime, I'm probably gonna wait with the gravity wagon here because he's probably gonna be pretty full pretty soon here. And there we go, the combine is full, so we'll go ahead and take care of him here. And there we go, we got our load of corn unloaded. So that's probably gonna be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next episode, hopefully we will be able to get selling our hogs off, so we can pick up our new grain cart that we've been wanting, because we need only about $20,000 more to get there to that. So hopefully we'll be able to get there in the next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. If you enjoy what I do here and want to support my work, you can become a member of the channel. As well, if you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming. And today, well, I already ran into the fence, and we aren't even 10 seconds into this video pretty much. But today we got lots of stuff to do here on the farm. We have $110,000 right now, and all of our hogs are going to be ready to sell. And you know what that means. We've been talking about getting a grain cart for this farm, so that can finally happen today. It's March right now. We're probably going to let it go until May before we sell them, but I'm going to take this load down there right now just so we'll be ready when the time comes, because we want to get all of them sold. And in the meantime, we got a lot of stuff to do, so we'll take care of that. And then once it gets to be May, we will sell our hogs, because that's going to be our best price for them, and we're going to make a lot of money. And there we go, just rolling in here to the sale barn. So we'll just park that there for now and move on to other things. Now the combine is about full, so we'll go ahead and grab our gravity wagon here and go get the combine unloaded, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be full here. There we go, we'll unload on the go here, keep the combine moving. We're just going to keep this gravity wagon parked here because all of our hogs are at full weight right now, and so I don't really want to feed them any more corn, so we're just going to leave that there. We got our nitrogen spreader going on the field over here by the farm, as well as we have this spreader for P and K that I think, whoa, wrong button. I'm going to run this one right now because this is only a 2-acre field. We'll just get this knocked out here pretty quick. And there we go, that field is all finished up. I heard that our helper over on this field finished up too. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our map here to see, because I don't remember what's all been fertilized. Okay, so we're going to get this tractor hired here on a helper. Then we're going to grab this one, and I'm probably just going to go over and do the 2-acre field that I just did with the other one. And there we go, we're wrapped up with that field, so I can be done fertilizing for like a little bit. But we'll park this off to the side and wait for the next field. We got this full load of corn ready and waiting for our new hogs to show up, so we'll go ahead and take this over to the main farm. It is April now, so before you know it, we'll be able to sell off our hogs as well as purchase our new grain cart. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is put our corn in our grain bins here, because the combine's getting pretty full again, so we might as well just dump it in there and then go unload them, and then we can pull it out of the bins when we get our hogs back here. Unloading on the go again. And just like that, we were able to sell our hogs, so we're going to go ahead and load up a new trailer full of wiener pigs to take back to the farmyard, and then we'll get hauling some more. Next load of hogs ready to sell. There we go. Go ahead and pick some more up. Actually, no, we're not picking it up this time. We'll pick them up next time. There we go. We got our last half load of hogs loaded up. We'll go sell these and bring some more back. And there we go. After all of our hogs have been sold and new ones purchased, we come out with $175,000. Okay, now that we have all this money, we're going to go spend all of it. And by all of it, I mean quite literally about all of it. So we are going to get the V1100 wheeled version. I'm going to get in red because that's what all of our tractors are. It's going to cost us $132,000. We're left with $43,000 left to go. I think we're also going to pick up another 657 gravity wagon. Now eventually I would also like to get probably like a 1066 to pull our gravity wagons, both our gravity wagons. But right now we don't quite have enough money to do so. But now we'll have 2 gravity wagons, so that'll be nice. But we're going to lag a lot. Try and... Come on. Unhook. There. We're going to take the pickup truck. We're going to take the pickup truck to go get the gravity wagon and grain cart, because it's fast. Is it the most ideal or realistic? Probably not. But, you know, I don't really care too much, and this thing's fast. You know what, I just realized I drove right past the dealer. I was going to the animal dealer. But here is our new pieces of equipment. 2 new pieces of equipment. So to get this all back in one trip, I think I'm going to try to take this. I'm going to try to get us... This may be tougher than I think it is, but we're going to try to get this thing to hook up to the back. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I know I don't have enough. Oh, yeah, this is a tractor, guys, if you didn't know that. But this will work just fine to haul it back. Sure, it's only going like 25 now, but we'll get there. We'll speed up. And then we'll get these things all hooked up and ready to use. And we'll go ahead and use the grain cart here real quick before the end of the episode. I'm kind of surprised that this thing's actually doing 25 mile an hour. That's not bad. Well, that came unhooked, but it wasn't really the way I wanted it to come unhooked. Let's see. We'll probably have to go unhook it back here. Yep, there we go. So now we'll take the pickup. Now we'll take the pickup and go ahead and hook up to... Gosh darn it. That hooked up again. We'll go ahead and take this gravity wagon and try to hook it up to this gravity wagon. I don't know how well the pickup is actually going to handle it, but it's going to be what we're going to have to deal with here until we get our new tractor for that. And we're going to take the quad track here. We're going to be running the quad track on the grain cart, so we'll get this out here, get this thing hooked up. There we go. That's a pretty sweet looking rig there. Just don't worry about how I can't like actually drive it right now, because I'm just not a great driver. I think we'll go ahead and pull what we all have out of here. Never mind, it won't let me pull stuff out of the bin with the grain cart. That's kind of stupid. Well, I don't use that thing much anyways, so we'll go ahead and go unload the combine. And there we go, we got a load off the combine into the grain cart. This thing can probably hold 2, maybe even 3 loads out of the combine, so that'll be really nice. We're going to take it back over to the farm now though and unload it into the gravity wagons. Put the auger out there. That's looking nice. Nice tall auger. Now I am curious, can I unload into these triggers with just the grain cart? No. I was kind of hoping you'd be able to do that, but it is what it is. We'll get this dumped into the gravity wagon. It's pretty quick at unloading too. That did not take very much time at all. This thing's going to be a sweet rig for the farm. But that's going to probably do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and seeing the new grain cart in action here for a little bit. But if you enjoyed, give the video a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. And also, if you enjoy what I do here and want to support my work, you can become a YouTube channel member. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day. And thanks for watching. And I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Dairy Farmer back with you today on American Farming. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry about that. Just haven't had the time with finishing up planting season to be able to get an American Farming video out. But we are back here today. We're in the tractor and grain cart right now, and we're going to try and find the combine because I believe that he's going to have some corn in him. We're going to try and get this thing a little fuller. We're over here by the hog farm right now. We're going to see if we can get this thing a little bit fuller to go fill those gravity wagons over there then. And yeah, we're going to see what else we can do. But we'll get unloading him here. If I get slowed down enough. There we go. Unloading the corn. Okay, there we go. We got a pretty full load on the cart now, so we're gonna head over back to the hog farm over here. We're gonna put our auger out on the grain cart, not gravity wagon. I about said gravity wagon. This is a grain cart. We are going to get this dumped into the wagons over here, and then we're gonna go feed some hogs. There we go, we're unloading into the back wagon there. Back wagon is full, got a little bit left, should be enough to about fill the front wagon. Not completely, but pretty close. Both sets of our hogs are completely out of food right now, so we're gonna need to get both of them food. We're gonna start with these ones right here, but I'm gonna swing around, get lined up better. There we go, they're all full of food. We don't really have very much left, but over here at the main farm, I think what we're gonna do is, well, I still had a little bit in there. We'll just go over to the grain bin and grab a load, put a couple loads into their feeder over here, since we are kind of at the farther away fields. Unloading a load of corn here. There we go, a couple loads later. Those hogs are full. So we'll head over here. This guy is still working on fertilizing. I'm kind of just checking how far he is in the field. He's like halfway. Putting nitrogen down on our really big field. He's about full. He's waiting because he's going to be next. Put P and K on the really big field. And the corn planter's just sitting waiting too, since we don't have enough helpers. But we are going to grab the tractor and grain cart because it looks like the combine is about going to be full. So we want to keep him moving to be productive as possible. So we're going to get him unloaded here. I think what I'm going to do while I wait on the combine, I'm going to work on planting this field here, since both of our fertilizer rigs are still going over, waiting to be going on the big field. So we're just going to, and I disconnected from the implement. We're going to work on planting this field to keep the planter going and keep up with the combine. Shouldn't take too long because this big 36 row planting rig is really quick, really big, so things are going to go pretty smooth. And there we go, about ready to wrap up this field. Didn't take too long. We'll pick it up, and now we can wait to do this field once the combine's done. Getting the combine unloaded again. Gonna have close to a full load once we get them fully unloaded here. There we go, the grain cart's got a pretty full load. We'll take it over here to the farm and get it unloaded into the gravity wagons. Our hogs are pretty much fully grown right now, so I don't see any need to fill their feeders anymore. So we'll probably just be keeping this corn. There we go, that load is unloaded. We can probably fit another half a combine load in that front wagon there whenever he needs to be unloaded next. I would like to maybe try and get into dairy farming on here because I've heard that it's like supposed to be the most profitable way to make money in this game, so I kind of do want to try it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think we should try that out down in the comment section below. I'm kind of thinking we do. The dairy farm is like right next to our farm, so it wouldn't be that bad. And then you only need just like a couple different pieces of equipment that really don't cost that much money. So it looks like he ran out of urea. So honestly, he was like literally on the last pass, so we're just gonna forget about it. We're going to get the P&K one fired up here on this big field, and then we will go take him over and get him filled and then ready for the next field. But the combine's full, so we're gonna unload him first. Now we can go ahead and go fill this up. They need like a dry fertilizer trailer that you can hook up, fill up with dry fertilizer, and then bring out to the field, so I don't have to drive this thing all the way over to the co-op every time. I know they did that with liquid stuff. They need a dry one now too. Okay, we got loaded up, so we're gonna head on back over to the fields now. See, this is the dairy farm over here that I was talking about earlier in the video that I kind of want to purchase. See, our main farm's right here, so it's literally just right there. And I feel like some good money could be made in the dairy farming industry. I don't know how far he's gonna get before the corn like fully grows and ends up not letting him put any more fertilizer down. You can just barely see the very top of him in there. I also probably should have filled that one up before we set him loose in there, because it pretty much about takes a full load. We'll get him pulled in over here to the field we just planted, though. I'm not gonna start going on that yet, and we can't set another helper. I'm not too worried about it. We'll get it taken care of eventually, but it looks like our combine over here is pretty much done. He's doing another pass of nothingness, so we're just gonna unload him here and get him moving on to the next field. Definitely getting a lot more yield putting P&K along with the nitrogen on these fields. Gonna give us a lot more corn, and we might even be able to sell some excess. There we go, combine is all emptied, so we're gonna take him over across the bridge now. Going across the bridge with this 16-year-old corn head is always fun, because I don't really want to spend the money to get a head trailer and pull it around. So we're just gonna gun it. Okay, get ourselves lined up right here, and then crash, and then back up. Come on, get on top of the guardrails. Turn it. Well, it's worked every other time we've done it so far, so there we go. Just a little bit of a bounce helped the corn head get over there. Now in real life, that corn head would not be working anymore, but You know, I think we're good. We'll go ahead and get him going here. That it folds out the auger, not the corn head. There we go. We'll get him going. Set him on a helper. Set him on a helper here, and he'll get to work with that. We'll go ahead and take the grain cart here and get what corn we have in here put into the gravity wagons, and we'll probably still have some extra. Since our hogs are fully grown right now, we're just gonna go put this load of corn into our grain bins over at the farm, so then we can just pull it out whenever we need to feed the hogs. And we can even use a small little gravity wagon if I don't have these over there at the time. So we'll go ahead and fill that up if I can actually drive. There we go. We still got like half a load. We'll just drive this over, park it over at the field, and then get the wagons unloaded over at the farm. We'll grab the pickup truck here. The pickup truck's gonna have quite the time pulling these two wagons, and we're gonna max out at like 25 or something. We're not really gonna be able to go, well, we're going downhill right now kind of, but 25 to 30 or so is where we about max out with this now. So definitely I think getting a tractor that goes about that fast would probably be better off. Maybe if we can find something that goes like 30, that'd be really nice. But I mean, anything is gonna go about this fast. Getting to be quite the workout for this little pickup. Definitely a lot more of a load compared to when we used to just pull that little orange gravity wagon. One of those behind here. That thing pulled it like it was nothing. We'll get it unloaded. We got 600 bushels in the bin. So we'll go ahead and just put these two wagons in here and then head on back out to the field. There we go. We've got 1,900 bushels in there. So we'll go ahead and head back out to the field. But also, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today on American farming. I know you guys have been waiting for a long time on it, so here it is. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, give a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. But I want to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American farming, and we are, well, I just sold off a load of hogs. We're gonna go get the rest of them because it is May, and we're gonna get pretty good prices for them this month, so we're gonna take care of that first off in the video here. But before we really get into things, I want to address something that is kind of a little bit annoying. So about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I posted a short on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Well, they're reels on Facebook and Instagram, but of when I got the tractor stuck in the field that was flooded a month before and was covered in corn stalks from the flood, and it was very wet underneath. Now, there was no way to tell that it was really wet underneath until I was in it. And the short really didn't get many views on Instagram or YouTube, but it just randomly exploded this week on Facebook and now has like 85,000 views, and I've gotten 60 comments telling me what an idiot I am and how stupid I am for getting the tractor stuck. And I'm just a little bit annoyed with these keyboard warriors that think they're so cool and can just type all that stuff. And just kind of hurts that there are that many types of people in this world that will say that stuff. And yes, I know it is my fault that I got the tractor stuck, but you don't need to come out and say that you're an idiot and all that stuff, because I feel like a lot of these people that that all have said these types of things, that half of them aren't even farmers or know or have ever gotten a tractor stuck or even drive a tractor at all. And it just kind of annoys me because I have this YouTube channel and social media pages to just have a good time and share my experiences farming and look at farm model toys and play American farming. I want this area to just be a nice, great, welcoming area for everyone, and I just really don't want that kind of stuff that we're seeing in the comment section of that Facebook reel to be around on the channel here, because I want this to be a welcoming environment for everyone, and let's just all have a good time and just not call people idiots and tell people they're stupid because they got a tractor stuck. So that's really all I wanted to say here, but let's put that behind us now, because I don't want that kind of stuff here on the channel, and let's get hauling these hogs, because we need the money. We want to I asked you guys in the comment section of the last video if you guys thought we should start the cattle, the dairy farm, and so I think we are definitely going to try that. We have $21,000 right now, definitely not even close to having enough money, and I just slammed that stop sign. But we're going to get all of our hogs taken to the sale barn here, and then I believe we're also going to need to take care of the combine, keep it rolling a little bit more, and we'll get into some other stuff too, because I am playing on the new update of American farming, so I want to show you guys some of the new equipment that you get with this new update. Just sold that load for nearly $21,000, so that's pretty good. I forgot to grab a load of new hogs though, so we're going to turn around and go do that, because we need some new little hogs to start growing as well. Grab another load of hogs here. We got 42 left, so we'll go get these taken down and then come back and get the rest of them. Last half load of hogs loaded up. We'll go take them to market. There we go. We got our last load of baby hogs loaded up. We ended up with $69,700 after selling all those hogs. There we go. We have all the hogs taken care of now, so we need to get them all fed here. So we're going to go over to the combine and go pull a load off of that. After this update, there must be some weird issue with the ground textures, but we're not going to worry about that right now. It is what it is. It doesn't really matter either, so. But we'll get the combine loaded here and then go get the hogs fed. Maybe it's just me, but the gravel texture on here looks a lot more brown than what it did before, and the grass looks a lot more like whitish colored. I don't know, maybe it's just my eyes. I'll have to go back and look at videos we've done in the past or screenshots that I've taken. But we're getting this corn unloaded, and then we're going to go over to the bins, pull out a load that we have sitting in storage for the other hogs. I think maybe these ones are full now. Those be this ones. Yep, those are full, so we will head down to the other farm after we top off here out of the bins. This little pickup truck is not really loving its life right now, to be honest. There we go, whoa, sorry about that on the mic. There we go, we got two fully loaded wagons, so we'll go run those down to the other cattle farm. And then we do have some other helpers we need to get going on stuff here. I really do feel like the colors changed a little bit. Like everything looks a little different. I mean, the dirt looks a lot more lighter colored brown, and the corn, the golden corn, looks a little bit less golden. I don't know. Maybe they did something, made a change of some sort in the update. I'm not completely sure. Unloading corn. There we go, we got that all finished off. We got a little corn left over, but we're just probably gonna leave it in there. We're gonna take this over by the combine again, and then I believe we have some fertilizer tractors to get back going again, because we can't really get the planter going quite yet on the field over the combine's on. Looks like the combine is done over on this field, so we're gonna get him moved over to this field right over here. Just a quick little drive. We're also going to need to fill this thing up with diesel eventually, but we're going to get a helper going on this, and then I need to look at our maps on fertilizer because I believe that we're really kind of good on P and K right now. But I do need to get the nitrogen going on our small field over here. So the P and K rig's just going to stay sitting. But this one right here, we're going to need to get going on the small little field right here. And then we will go ahead and take a look at what we got in the new haying update this past week. So looking in the shop here, we have a new category at the way bottom, which is haying. So we have a whole bunch of new equipment in here. Some of it you're going to need a DLC for, and that DLC is going to be $4.99, and it's going to include these 5 items that we will take a look at here. You can see it right in there, $5. I haven't gotten any of these DLC packs yet, to be honest, but we will take a look at all the items that you're going to get within this pack. We have the Case IH WD2505 self-propelled windrower. This thing has got 400 horsepower, 300 gallons of fuel capacity, 25 mile per hour, and it's $185,000. Now to go with that though, you're going to need the Case IH RD165 front mower, which requires 85 horsepower. Working speed is 14 miles per hour, and it's going to cost you $60,000. Now moving into something that's not part of the DLC, we have the Case IH DC105 rear mower. So this thing is what you're going to be able to mow hay with if you don't buy the pack. Requires 100 horsepower, working speed is 10 miles per hour, and it's going to cost you $45,000. Now here is something that you have within the haying pack. It is the H&S TF6128 merger, and it's going to require 95 horsepower, 14 mile per hour working speed, and it's going to be 90 miles per hour. So this is a merger, so it's going to take all your hay that you cut and put it all into a line, kind of like a hay rake. Now we have the H&S AR3212 rake. So this is going to be what you can use without the DLC. Requires 95 horsepower, working speed is 10 miles per hour, and the cost of the piece of equipment is $25,000. Now moving into some balers, you have to have the DLC for these bigger balers, which is kind of unfortunate, I think. Especially like this one, I kind of understand, but the round baler you have to have the DLC for too, which is kind of sad. But we have the Case IH LB436 HD, requires 250 horsepower, working speed is 10 miles per hour, makes 1,500 pound bales, and the cost is $255,000. And again, you have to have the DLC to be able to use that one. Then our round baler, the Case RB565 round baler, requires 85 horsepower, 10 mile per hour working speed, 1,200 pound bales, and $95,000. Now you may be wondering, what can I use if I don't get the DLC? Well, you get the Case SB541 little mini square baler. It requires 85 horsepower, working speed 10 miles per hour, 60 pound bales, so really small, $35,000. And then you will also need the hay rack to pull behind it. That is $5,000. So that is a pretty good cheap price for the hay rack, which is nice. But that is all your haying equipment that you're going to be getting with this update. Something that we also get with this update, I think this is new, but I'm not completely sure. The squad built seed tender. So you got this to transport seed out to the field. 24,000 pounds of seed and $40,000. You're going to need a gooseneck to pull this, but there is this to transport seed, which is really nice. And I don't know, you might be able to put fertilizer in there. I'm not completely sure. We may have to test that out because that would be awesome. But I believe that is all that you get in the pack. And guess what? Our tractor is done fertilizing already because we spent such a long time looking at that. But we'll get back to work here because I bet the combine is probably full. So we'll go ahead and take the tractor and grain cart over to the combine. Yep, he is over here on the side waiting for us. We'll go ahead and get him unloaded so he can keep clocking away. He didn't even make a full round around this field. I guess we should have probably checked that before we went off and went equipment shopping with the money that we don't have. But it's all good. Everything will be fine. There we go. Unloading there. Might be right on the edge, but you know, it's all going in. Don't worry about that. But then we will, I think, get the planter going here since our fertilizer tractor is done over there. We go ahead. Ooh, that was fun. We glitched into the shed, and I hit the wrong button. There we go. We are planting corn now. We're gonna get that hired on there. I don't know if it's new with this update, but I haven't had any really bad lagging issues. So hopefully that's fixed in the update, and it's not just that I am not, and that I'm lucky right now not having them. But we'll go ahead and go fetch the grain cart now, because he is all unloaded. Bring that back up here, wait for the combine to be full again, and go from there. I'm gonna get the gravity wagons pulled on over towards the field a little bit closer, just so they're easier to get to. This guy is just waiting around right now, and I don't really have anything else to do, so I think we're gonna take this on down to the co-op and just fill him up with nitrogen. We've been using lots of urea here, so we'll just go ahead, top it off, get it ready for the next busy swing. I gotta say, I do love these fertilizer spreaders that they put in the game. They just look so good. We don't have anything like this really in Farming Simulator. This screams American farming, like not even meaning the name of the game, but just this is how everyone spreads fertilizer in the U.S. I was literally at work today filling one of these up with fertilizer, so that looked pretty much like it. So it is awesome to see these in the game, something that you really don't see in Farming Simulator. But we're all filled up, so we'll head on back to the farm now. Farming. The combine is about full again. This stuff's yielding pretty darn good, so we're gonna head down there again, get him unloaded. Looks like the planter is going back and forth on his rows now. Everything is looking good. No, buddy, come back. He's running away from me. Oh, we're gonna get into it with the planter here. Oh, no way that we literally just missed that in every way possible, except that we're stuck on the corn head right now, and part of this field is now planted to corn again. But I mean, not like it wasn't going to be corn anyways, so it all works out. Now he is on his path to doing nothing before he gets into going on the rows here. I really wish they could figure out some way to make that better, because especially when you have a really big field and they take a pass around the outside of the field doing nothing, it's a lot of non-productive time. We'll get the auger folded out here on the cart though. Go ahead and get it unloaded. Articulated tractors are not my most favorite to drive. They're different for sure, we'll say that. But we'll get that gravity wagon topped off and go ahead and start the next one. There we go, we have that all emptied out. Everyone's just kind of working smooth in a rhythm now. It took us a little while to get there, especially with hauling hogs at the beginning of the video, but that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give a like on the video. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the way to 2,000 subscribers. We're literally less than 100 away, so let's get to 2,000. That'd mean a lot to me, guys. That's way farther than I would have ever thought that I could have gotten with this channel, but you guys have made it possible. But definitely like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions or any things that you love about the new haying pack, leave those down in the comment section below. I'll love reading your comments down there. But I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming, and today we are going to be starting our dairy farm, because you guys have been saying that we should do that, and so we're going to be getting into that today. We're dumping these gravity wagons quick, but then we're going to be getting going, getting our dairy farm all set up and ready to go. We have $818,000 to work with, so we're going to be purchasing a lot of stuff. So we're gonna get this gravity wagon unloaded and then get on seeing what we all need to purchase. So first off, something that we're definitely going to need to purchase if we're wanting to start our dairy farm is the actual dairy farm. So there we go, $250,000 for the dairy farm. We are going to purchase that thing, and there we go, we own that. So now we're going to be needing some different equipment. We're going to go down here into the haying equipment. I think we're going to get one of these case mowers, so we got that now. We're probably going to need a rake, so we're going to buy that. Probably going to need our baler too. Probably also going to need the hay rack if we have a baler, so we'll pick that up too. Still got $450,000 to work with here. Believe we're going to need a milk tanker, so I think we're going to purchase that. As far as a haying tractor goes, I honestly think a 1086 would honestly be pretty decent. So I think we're going to purchase that one right there. And then I wanted to purchase, this doesn't really have to do much with the cattle operation, but I kind of wanted to purchase one of these sprayers just because it would make fertilizer application a lot nicer, because I think it's pretty big. So I think we're going to purchase one of those. And then we're going to purchase a tractor to pull it. I kind of want to get one of these MX series. I think we're going to get the biggest one, because that's the only one that's got enough power. And I think we're going to go with that for our MX. Purchase that. We're down to $89,000. So we're running out of money here. I'm trying to remember if we needed anything else. We can get a forage harvester at some point if we want to do that, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, I was wanting to get one of these seed tenders here, but I might wait on that. I might wait on that for now. We're gonna go back in here to fields. I think it'd be kind of nice to pick up this field right there, since it's gonna be kind of right next to our stuff. So I think we're going to purchase that field. Then we have 21 grand left. It would be nice to have another tractor for kind of our cattle stuff, but honestly, I think we can use some of our other older, smaller tractors too. Yeah, and the M has a loader on the front of it, so we should be able to use that. This one, we can honestly, I was going to be using this and gonna put down nitrogen with that, but I think we can honestly, we just filled this thing completely up. But that's the awesome part of this game. We can go dump this out now, and I think we're gonna go dump it and then sell off this fertilizer spreader, because we do have our new sprayer now, which should be a lot faster than this thing, which is gonna be pretty nice. Then we can use this tractor over at our dairy farm setup. We are also going to need to go take our cattle trailer that we have down and go pick up some dairy cows from the animal dealer. We'll do that here. We got lots of stuff to go pick up from the shop. Things are going to get exciting here, guys. We just flew through nearly $800,000 in just a matter of a minute or two, but that's crazy. But we got lots of nicer equipment now, lots of stuff that's going to help us get into the haying. Also, something I didn't really think about, we may need a gooseneck trailer to haul bales on, because I might have to end up picking up some round bales, buying some round bales from over here, so we might need to pick some of those. But we're going to sell off this nitrogen, which will give us a little bit of money, and then we're going to sell off this spreader, which should also give us a little bit more money. Maybe then we can pick up a trailer, because I do believe that our pickup truck does have a gooseneck, so we should be able to be good there. But we're going to find this spreader in this list here. I don't know which one it is. It's that one. Sell. Yes. Well, we just got 10 more grand from that. So let's see here. I don't know what the difference between the TDX flatbed and the LDX flatbed is, to be honest. 26 and 40 foot. Honestly, I don't really know. They also have this trailer, which I believe we can put bales on. I might just get that, honestly. I think that'd be pretty decent. We're going to get the 30 foot TOX. That way we don't have to worry about a gooseneck or anything. We're going to keep the rest of the money right now if we need to purchase some cattle, some dairy cows, and then we'll kind of go from there. We do have lots of corn and stuff that we can probably, we could probably sell if we really need extra money. But we're going to drive this on back to the farm, and first thing I think we're going to test out or go get is our tractor and sprayer. See if we can get some nitrogen put down, see how that thing's going to work out. I'm pretty excited for that sprayer. I've been kind of wanting it for a while, so we're going to try it out here. We do also own this field right there, so we can also get that planted. I think we're going to want to plant that to grass, and I didn't even think about that. We probably need a drill then, which I don't have. That one, that's not bad money. I mean, it's going to take a little while, but it's not bad money compared to this one. It's $145. And if we plant it once, we should be good. So I might just purchase that right there. Yeah, we're down to $1,000, but we can easily take care of that. We'll get some things moved around here, figured out. Maybe sell off a load of corn. They can get us a little more money to go buy our cattle. Guys, there it is. There is all of our stuff sitting down here at the dealer. We got a whole bunch of stuff, but we're going to take the MX. We're going to get it hooked up to our sprayer here. This thing's looking like a sweet rig. I've been wanting this MX for such a long time. Glad to finally see that we can get it. And that's the button to get out of it. But this sprayer should be pretty darn big. It should be bigger than what our spreader used to do, and we can also go the same speed as our spreader. So I remember when we had that anhydrous bar, it was bigger. It honestly wasn't the best. I kind of liked it because it did tillage for a while too, but I think this thing will be a little bit better of a machine for us to use. So let's go ahead, liquid nitrogen, we're going to fill that up. I didn't really think about that. That's going to take all of our money. Yep, we got half a load of liquid nitrogen there. We're going to have to go sell off a load of corn here, I think, which we got plenty, so I'm not too worried. But we're going to take this thing on back to the farm, and we're going to get this thing running a little bit, see how it runs. I'm excited, guys. This tractor does run decent speed too. I mean, we're running 23 mile an hour right now, so that is pretty nice. It's a faster tractor. Still, I know we just spent all that money. One of the next things that we probably need to purchase is a tractor for the gravity wagons, which I kind of blew out all my money this time. But that's something we'll get down the road. I really wanted to pick up all this stuff that we've picked up, and maybe we'll pick up a forage harvester down the road, pull type one. But for now, we're sitting pretty good. I think we can make a lot of money pretty quickly here now. I think that this whole field is planted here now, so we are going to get spraying nitrogen down that thing. I believe, I don't really know how big this is supposed to be, maybe 80 foot, but this thing is pretty big and awesome. Look at this machine. That is a sweet looking rig. The MX 285 along with the Umberfurf sprayer. This thing is awesome. I think this thing will work really well. Gonna definitely probably be faster than our old one, our old spreader, so that should be good. Looks like our planter did miss a little bit of corn right there, so we'll take care of that real quick. Just get that planted up. Missed a little triangle over here too, so we'll go ahead and get that knocked out. Shouldn't take too long. And there we go, that's all knocked out. Get that folded up, parked off to the side for now. The combine is full, but we've kind of been busy and excited with other things for the time being. But we're probably going to get him going on a helper here, so then we can go grab our gravity wagons. We're probably just going to load straight onto the gravity wagons here, because then we're probably going to take 2 loads to town. So we'll grab a load out of the grain cart here, fill that up. I know we just dumped 2 wagons in the bin. We shouldn't have done that because now I need money. But there we go. Front one filled up a little bit. We'll go grab another load. He is knocking that thing out. That field's going to get done so quick. We're going to get a load off the combine. Front one's full. We'll move into the back one here. Combine's empty. We're going to come over here to the grain bins and top off this back wagon and take this load to town. We have 4,000 bushels in the bin, so taking a little bit out here shouldn't be too bad. Good thing the elevator isn't too far away, because it's going to be a little bit of a slow drive with both these trailers here. But we'll get them on down over to the co-op, if I can drive straight, that is. We'll pull in here. I definitely haven't done this in a while, but we will sell that, make a little bit of money off of these 2 loads so we can go ahead and go buy our dairy cows. I don't really know how much dairy cows are going to cost us, so I guess we'll see when we get there, see how many we can get right now. And I also don't know how much our area holds over at this farm, but we made $4 grand off of that first wagon. We'll go ahead and sell this one too, so we'll get about $8 grand off of this load of corn. It's honestly not a terrible price for the corn right now. I don't know how the markets really are, but we can purchase bales down here until our grass gets grown enough that we can start producing our own bales. So I might come over and load up a load of bales, purchase a load of bales once we get our cows purchased. Well, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Getting a lot of equipment purchased for our new dairy farm. We're going to get more into putting that dairy farm together in the next episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. And if you have any comments or questions or any ideas, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Getting some more stuff done with our new dairy farm today. I think I got a couple ideas that we're going to take care of today. We're going to get some cows picked up and get them fed. Man, it's a rough day already, but let's get on into it. Okay, we got our semi truck here. We'll go ahead, head over to town, go pick up a load of dairy cows. It would be nice to have 2 semi trucks with having a milk tanker now, but not quite in the budget right now, and honestly we should be able to get around just fine with only having 1. We'll pull up the menu here. Dairy cows, let's see here, we can fit 30 of them on here, and it's going to cost me 17, never mind, it's a 1,700 a piece, which is 50 grand, and I don't have that much money. Nope, no more purchasing money right now. So we can probably we'll buy 5 right now, I guess. No, we don't have no money for 5 either. Geez, these are expensive. Dairy cows are a little bit on the pricey side. Well, I guess we can buy 4 of them for right now. I got 4 whole dairy cows. It's a start. I guess they're a little bit more expensive. Oh, don't mind that. Don't mind that either. They're a little bit more expensive than I had originally anticipated. Well, I guess we'll just have to keep going here, sell our hogs off eventually. Once they are full size, we can get more dairy cows then, because I guess it's going to be a little bit of money to get into purchasing dairy cows. But we'll get there. No worry, no doubt about it. We will get there slowly. Lots of people have said, though, that it is the most profitable way in the game to make money, including Grant Hilbert, the squad himself, the owner of the company. So I have good hopes for making lots of money in the dairy industry on this game. Let's sure hope. you know, since I just poured about 750 grand into it, you know. But pulling into the new farm here, I don't really know where we take the cows here. We're just gonna pull along the side of this building here. That's a door that opens that door. Do I have to pull through there? I honestly don't know, guys. Do I pull through there? Is that where I unload the cows? That's a pasture there. I mean, maybe. We do have some more grain bins here if we ever need more grain bins on the farm for storage. Maybe they go over here. There is a gate right there, so I'm going to assume that maybe they go right there. We're going to get it backed up here and hopefully see if we can throw them in there. If not, maybe they go over in this one. There's two different kind of areas here, so I guess we'll see. There we go, the little animal icon came up. So we'll go ahead and unload all 4 of our dairy cows. I'm going to get out of the truck. Let's go look at these dairy cows, since we just spent a very large amount of money on them. Why not check them out? Look at that. Look at the dairy cows. Now, these are the... Yeah, I know there's no food in there yet. We'll take care of that next, but I think it said that these were 2-year-old ones, so they should be able to start producing milk no problem right away. But we are going to, you know, we should probably shut that door, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But we're going to move this out of the way, and we are going to go take the pickup truck and go pick up our bale trailer so we can see if we can go load up some bales to put in their feeder. There we go, we got the pickup and the combine ran into the grain cart, but that's a problem for another day. Let's go ahead and go pick up our flatbed trailer and head on up to the co-op, and then I'm probably gonna have to drive the little farm all the way up there too, because I think we gotta load the bales ourselves, which is the only unfortunate thing, that we gotta drive that tractor all the way up there, but it's not too far of a drive. We hopefully should be fine. And I'm so used to going to the animal dealer that I completely drove past the area here that we needed to be at. But, whoa, we drifted that thing there. But there's our trailer that we're going to need, so we're going to go ahead, pick up to that, hook up, not pick up, that, yeah. We're going to hook up to that, we're going to have some fun and jump it off that, because that's the funnest thing to do. And we're going to hit another stop sign. I've hit like 5 stop signs today. You know, I'm not the best at driving in this game, but is what it is. But we have our trailer all loaded up now, and I believe we should be able to throw hay bales on here. So we're going to head on up to the co-op now and then drive the little Farmall M. I think it's an M. I don't remember if it's an M or an H. I can't ever remember. It's one of those small little Farmall tractors. Here's an idea. I didn't think about this till I just pulled past the farm place, but we're going to try this thing here. Oh, don't do that, I guess. I don't know if this thing has got like ramps or anything, or any way that we can actually load any like tractor or anything on it. I'm not sure. Nope, that's the wrong button. Can we load up the tractor onto the trailer? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking we can't, because I can't find any control to like get me to put the trailer down or something, and it doesn't look like there's any... I don't know. Yeah, guys, I don't know. We're probably just gonna be better off driving it. Also, my controller just died that I was using to play with, so I guess I'm just gonna be holding the phone and playing the rest of this episode like that. Not exactly what I wanted to do, because I love playing with the controller so much better. But I guess we're going to go get this tractor taken over to the co-op now. I couldn't figure out any way to actually get it onto a trailer, so we're just gonna have to do it this way today. Maybe we can figure it out. Maybe if you guys know, if you've used that trailer. I honestly don't know. I thought you could load tractors and stuff up on the trailers, but maybe it's just the low boys. I'm not sure. Hopefully bales don't cost that much either because we only have $1,200 left. Now I gotta figure out how to operate this thing. That's the end of the map right there. So I'm guessing those bales we can't use. Guessing you're gonna have to hit something here to like spawn them outside. Ah, there we go. Bales. Round bales. I guess we'll take round bales right now. Price 120. Can I get 18 of them? No. Can I get 9 of them? Yep, we can get 9 of them. We're gonna get 9 of them. They're all sitting out there now. Now I haven't tested this out to see how any of this stuff works before, because I haven't needed to get bales at all. So there we go. We got the spear in there. We'll leave that there. We're gonna go find the pickup truck now and get that thing taken down to the co-op. Okay, there we are. We are arrived down there, so we're gonna go back and find our little tractor here. This would be so much easier if I could use my controller, but it died, so we're not going to be able to be using it right now. But there we go. We were not anywhere close to that there, but honestly, I don't care. I'm glad that it has auto loading features because this would be very bad if it didn't, because I'm going to be so bad at this on this game. There we go. 2 bales loaded up. I am too good at this. Now I'll just go get another one. Yep. There. Nope. Dang it. It's definitely a process, and you gotta respect the process. It's quite a great time. Honestly, this tractor might just get left down here for now, in case I need to come. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Please go back on the trailer. Darn it. Like I was saying, this tractor might just get left down here right now in case I need more bales. Okay, we're gonna try this one again. Okay, yep, there we go. It's loaded. Now I'm kind of getting worried because I pushed these over here and I thought the end of the game was there. Oh, maybe we're good. I thought maybe I was just gonna lose the bales because they floated off the edge of the map, but maybe that's not the edge of the map. No, it is not. Never mind. There's another field up that road that way. I haven't ever been up there. Interesting. Definitely, if you're loading bales, I feel like controller would be a lot easier. So, yeah, you might want to do that. And I knocked that one off the auto load. Darn it. Whoa. Okay. Yep. This is kind of a disaster, to be honest with you. I wonder, can I just kind of push these over by the trailer and will they just auto load for me? Hey, look at that. Maybe we don't even need a tractor. Maybe we can literally just drive right next to them and it picks them up. I don't know. We're not going to try though because, I mean, things are working great here today, so we're just going to go with it. How much does one more bale cost? One more round bale costs 120 bucks. We're just going to get one more, so then we have 10. You remember how I said I was just going to leave this tractor here probably, in case we needed more? Yeah, that works until you realize that you're probably going to need the tractor to get it off of the trailer over at the cattle farm. Oh, that was cool. Well, we're down to $72 now, so let's hope that things start going well on this dairy farm here because we've dropped a lot of money into this and I definitely need this to go well. Please shut that door that I opened earlier. Now it doesn't want to do that though. There we go. We do also have a pretty nice shop to put equipment in. I barely ever get equipment put in sheds, honestly, but because we're pretty much using it all the time, but we do have a nice bigger shop area compared to what our old farm had on it. Well, our main farm, we'll still be definitely using our main farm a lot, but it is kind of nice having both these smaller farms right next to each other. We can use both of them, no issue. We'll go ahead and get these bales up to the cattle farm and see if we can feed them. Okay, we'll get this tractor moved around here and try picking up
hopefully just one of these bales off the trailer without dumping all the rest of them off. That definitely did not even grab that anywhere in the right area. Yep, that. Don't worry about that. If it stays on there, oh, we may have just got ourselves into a pickle here. We got the bale stuck on top of the fence. Okay, that is all the farther we can go back. Okay, tip it up. Hey, look, we solved that problem real easily there. So I believe we just need to dump that in there, and it completely disappeared, which hopefully means that they have food now. But they'll probably eat all that in literally like a second. Yep, they have a little bit of feed, but we're definitely going to need way more. Now, dairy farm, I think those ones make me milk. These ones are the little ones, which would be the other pen, I think. So we should be able to fit 60 of these in all, which is like 100 grand in animals. So maybe, I don't know if these ones reproduce. Maybe they do. I don't know. We got 4 of them right now. We'll get them some more feed taken care of here pretty soon. But overall, I'm kind of liking this cattle stuff that we're starting to get into. We definitely got a lot more to get into after this, but this is already getting to be a long video, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed getting into the cattle haying stuff. We really didn't get much done, but we spent a lot of money, and I really had fun with this video. This is probably my favorite American farming video we've done in a long time, because it was something different than just unloading the combine the whole time, which the combine's kind of just been sitting doing nothing. But we'll get that taken care of. We'll get into more of this cattle stuff, dairy cow stuff in the next one. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, give the video a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That would mean a lot to me. If you have any comments or questions about anything, you can leave those down in the comment section below. Let me know if there's any way to put equipment on this trailer at all. You can leave the answers to that in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American farming, and today we're going to be getting a lot more into our cattle farm that we started last episode. I have played a little bit around on the cattle farm, so we have done some things so far. But first off, we are actually going to get the combine fuel because he's about out and I don't want him to run completely out. We'll just grab some here from the fuel trailer. There we go, he's topped off there, so we can get it going on the cornfield now, because we need to keep the corn going so we can keep feeding the hogs. So we'll get him going around on that. And now he's still sitting there. I'm not going to worry about him for right now. But we do have our cattle tractor here, the 1086 with the Case H mower. I seeded this field as well as mowed it, raked it, and baled it one time already. So we're going to be getting into it again here today. I'm not going to run this myself on this field because I had some issues with the helpers last time. So we're just going to hire a helper here and hope that everything goes well. But he is off at work now. This is a sweet rig here. So we're going to let him be. Hopefully he works out and is able to do that field well. So that's 2 helpers for now, so we don't have any more of those, but we do have our big milk trailer here, which is something awesome. You guys didn't see that, and I'm still stuck. Well, there we go. I just wasted over a minute of my time doing that. But we have our milk trailer here, and I already have sold an entire load of milk, and I got us like 11 grand or something, I think. We're going to pull this over here, see if we can fill it up. I don't know how much we actually have. For some reason, it's not letting me right now. There we go. Nope. Stay there. We're going to fill this up. I don't think we're going to probably have enough for a full load, but we do have a fair amount. Actually, we do have a full load. So, we're going to go over here to our markets. I forget when milk is the best. It's best in October. I'm honestly just going to sell this load right now because we're going to have plenty more coming. So we're going to be bringing the semi up here past the co-op where we normally get all of our stuff. We're going to go a little bit into town here, and then right over here by these blue silos is where we sell off our milk at. So we're going to come right in here, not hit the power pole, come up on this platform, and then be able to sell right there $10,500. So that's going to be pretty darn good for the farm here. Now, I did buy some more dairy cows, so I got 34 dairy cows right now, and then we also have 4 dairy heifers, which were our calves originally. And you can see here that they got feed right now, but we're gonna need to be making some more. So that's where working on that grass field this video comes into play. Now we also are getting manure, so maybe we can get a manure spreader at some point. I don't know, not a big deal right now. As I crash into a tree. Wow, I'm great today. And our combine is already full, so we're gonna need to take care of that. And then we'll get back on over to, well, we might actually do some spraying after that, because we are just waiting on that tractor to go on the cattle farm, the grass field right now. So we might just stick over on this part of the farm for right now, but he's unloading, so he'll be good. Actually, I'm gonna drive this out of this field quick before the corn starts growing any taller, but this is our P&K spreader. We are going to have to get this going on the field right over here, but we also need to put nitrogen down as well as get it planted. So we're going to get going on that here right now. We kind of got a whole line of equipment just waiting to get into this field here. So we're going to tab on over. He's going good there. He hasn't missed any yet, but once he gets going on the rows, it gets kind of sketchy. But here we go. We're in the MX. We got our sprayer here. Now, I am thinking that maybe buying a liquid fertilizer trailer should be probably our next purchase, because this thing honestly uses a fair amount of this stuff, and I just don't love driving it all the way across. And right now we do have about 30 grand. I don't know how much a spray trailer is, but we may have to get into that. But at the same time, I also want to get a tractor for those gravity wagons so then I could pull a spray trailer with the pickup truck. We'll get there eventually. Also doesn't help that the tractor I'm trying to save up for the gravity wagons is the Magnum, which is like 240 grand. And the only reason I want that is because it goes fast. This machine though, however, does go fast. We're getting this field knocked out. I mean, I know we're just on the outside pass right now, but this thing's wide. We can go 10 mile an hour. So this thing makes pretty quick work of these fields. Hopefully we have enough to finish this field. I don't really know if we will. I think we may run out of nitrogen. This is when it would be super nice to be able to have more than 2 helpers, because I'd love to get a helper going on this, and then maybe I'd go pick up a spray trailer. Because that'd be great, but I'm having to do this because we only have 2 helpers available, and I definitely don't want to be the one having to mow that field right now. In the future, we may look at the haying DLC, but right now the smaller equipment should work just fine. I hope you guys all are enjoying the new dairy farm on American Farming, on our save here at least. I think it's going to make us a lot of money. I've already made like 20 grand off of milk, which is pretty darn good, and we don't have to, we're not really kind of waiting the whole year to sell those hogs, sell it like with those hogs, so that should be pretty darn good. And eventually, maybe if we get enough dairy cows, maybe we can sell dairy cows, like once our pasture's full and they keep reproducing. I don't know, I haven't tried that yet. If any of you guys know, let me know down in the comment section below. Can we sell our new dairy cows that we would get once our pasture's full, and is it like good money? We're already just on the second pass around the outside of this field, and we pretty much have the main portion of it done. We're just gonna have a little bit left over here on the end. This does not take too long with this piece of machinery. This is a sweet rig and I love it, and it's working out real nice. And there we go, just wrapping up with this field here. So we'll get that folded up, set over here, and then I think we're gonna get going on planting this field of corn. That shouldn't take too long either. Our planter is huge. Things should go pretty smooth. Well, before we get going on planting this field, that field over there looks like we're gonna need to unload the combine here. So we'll just go ahead, bring this thing down there. He gets full right there, so we'll just park this thing down here. he'll unload into it, and we will be good to go. There we go. We'll grab the Versatile 305 and get the corn planter folded out, and then get it set in the ground here and get going on this field. We will need to put P&K on it yet. After this, I don't really want to do that myself, so I might wait till something's done on the hay. We'll just kind of see with that. But get in the field, planted to corn, and things are going well here on the farm. One thing I have noticed with the game after a couple of these updates here is when it gets to be nighttime, everything does get a little bit darker. It's not as bright as it was before, when literally, if you were looking at this, you couldn't tell if it was day or night. Definitely can tell a little bit of a difference now. It does look a little bit darker, but it's still at the point where you don't need lights or have to worry about any of that stuff, and you can still see and work through the night. There we go, just wrapped up with that field. We'll get that picked up and folded in and parked over here. Now I think we're going to look at our options for a spray trailer. So looking in here in trailers, I don't really remember where they are. It might be in fertilizer applicators. There we go. So they have this trailer, but it's $30,000, so we're a couple grand short, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait a little bit, but we'll probably go ahead and get this so we can haul liquid nitrogen out to the field, because that'd be really nice. He is still going here, and looks like he's just doing end rows, which is a lot nicer than the way he cut it last time. Last time he was doing back and forth passes, and it was really bad, and he missed a whole bunch, and it was quite ugly. But looks like he's actually doing stuff good this time, so everything's looking great. Here in a little bit, we might get going raking with our other tractor that's up here. Okay, we're going to take this tractor off of the trailer that we have here. Oh look, we do actually have little dairy cows now. The last ones I never saw pop up in here. So, we do actually have little dairy cows, and look at how cute they are. Well, we got a whole bunch more dairy cows, which means that they're going to be eating a lot more food, which means I need to get working on bales. So if we go over here to the dairy farm, yep, we got a lot of dairy calves. We got like 34 dairy calves. So that's quite a lot. And the big ones are out of feed, and the little ones aren't far behind. So we need to get going, making some hay here. So we're going to take this tractor, go hook up to the hay rack. Honestly, actually, I was going to do that, but on first thought, if they're completely out of food right now, it's going to take us a little while to get this stuff all put together and everything. So let's go ahead and take the trailer here and go grab a load of bales from the co-op quick to feed them for right now. I would love for our farm to be self-sufficient and not have to buy hay from the co-op, but right now it's not quite fast enough. Maybe once we get some of that bigger equipment later on, but right now we just aren't quite there yet. There we go, 16 bales bought. Let's go ahead and get them all picked up here onto the trailer, which I'm going to do a terrible job at, but that's just going to be how it is. They'll all get on there eventually one way or another, so yeah, just don't worry about how great I am at this. And then of course this one's not going to want to go on. There we go, all 18 bales loaded up. Let's go ahead and go get these fed to the cows. I believe that we could also chop some corn for silage to feed these cows, so we may have to look into that, so we're not just having to worry about hay, because I feel like corn silage would be pretty good to give them a decent amount of feed to keep them going for a little while. But we'll have to try that. Maybe one of our next purchases. I know I keep saying that we got a lot of different purchases, but definitely a lot more things that we need to expand our operation. But we'll get there slowly. But we'll get those bales unloaded and then head over and hook up to the rake. There we go, hooked up to our rakes. We're going to get that unfolded and then put on the ground there, making windrows now. I'm not sure what he's quite doing right now. Doesn't seem like he's doing much anything, but hopefully he'll get back there. I'm a perfect driver. I always stay right on the line where I'm supposed to be, and yeah, let's get this done. This is going to take a little while too, but should only take half the time of what mowing the field does, so that'll be awesome. It is so nice not having to use a tedder in this game compared to Farming Simulator. I loved back in FS19 with the seasons how if you just left it out to dry for a couple days, the hay would dry and you'd be just fine, then you could bale it up. But now, in Farming Simulator 22 with the built-in seasons, they make you use a tedder to dry it out to make hay, and I just hate that. I don't know a single person around here in the US, at least in my area, that uses a tedder to dry out hay. You just leave it sit on the ground a couple days, sit in the sun, and it'll dry out. So, definitely happy that you don't have to do that in this game. He is still not doing anything. Is he ever? Oh, he's starting rows now, and he's skipping a whole bunch. And that's the terrible thing about this field is he does rows over here, and then he drives the end rows all the way around to where it wraps around on the farm place on the other side, and then does a row there, and then drives back to this side. So it's a very slow process with that thing, and the whole rest of this field, the first half went quick, but now the rest of the half is going to be slow, it looks like. But we're getting a good amount raked here, so things should be good for the time being. I can only probably make one more pass around the outside of the field here before we get to that point of having that issue of not having any more hay to rake up. So we'll just keep going for now, though. Working hard or hardly working over there, buddy? I decided that we're gonna have to slow down time here for a little while because part of this area where he already mowed, it was starting to grow back up into grass already, so we don't really want that. So I turned the time speed down. I had it on 15, got it down to 1 now, so that we can finish doing this field without the field being completely grown again. And everyone, the game just crashed. That's beautiful. Doesn't look like we lost very much progress here, but that is something I have been noticing with this new update of the game. I haven't had issues with it crashing for like the entire time it's been out, but in the last like 2 weeks, ever since the hay update came out, I have been crashing in this game so much, and man, did that make our windrow look terrible. Apparently when the game closes out, your windrow becomes very horrible. Man, that looks terrible. Wonder if the baler is going to actually pick that up. But the game crashed right here about as I was getting around this corner here, about ready to hit the 1086. Yep, that's not going to work. Go ahead, buddy. Get going, get back to work. Okay, we can get back to work now. We'll have to see next episode if that area on the outside pass, if we can actually bale that or not, because that'll be interesting. But that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. We'll get into baling the grass field next episode, probably. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, getting more into stuff on the dairy farm here, and getting some of our grass mowed and raked. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give the video a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We just hit 2,000 subscribers, so I want to thank everyone who has subscribed already. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comments section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming, and we are going to get to work here today. First off, I got to unload this combine, keep him rolling here so we can keep harvesting corn, keep things moving along, and then we got some cattle stuff to do here today as well, so don't worry, we'll be getting into that here in a little bit. But we'll pull under here, let him start unloading, and we will keep things moving here. I don't remember how many helpers I have right now, but I want fertilizer put down on this field, but I think, oh, we are stuck on the sprayer. I forgot. We got the sprayer going right now on this field. Once he finishes, which he only has one pass left, we'll get the planter going here, get to work planting this field. We're kind of catching up on some things here because I ran a lot of hay stuff. Sorry, I did get all of, nope, that is not what I wanted. I did get all of our hay all baled up, so sorry we won't get to see that this time, but we will be making more hay, so don't worry about that. He's getting finished up here. We are going to check our animal feed here. Our dairy cows are out of food, which brings us to what we're going to be working on hopefully today. Our hogs look to be all good to go on food, so we don't have to worry about that. We're going to get this thing folded up here. Never mind, we're going to put it back out and do this little spot that he missed there. Now we're going to get it folded up, take it right over here, get it waiting, because then once we get this field planted, we will start getting all of our fertilizer and stuff put down on this field. There we go. We can get this one going here, planting that field now. So he's going to get that done. Shouldn't take him too long. Now we're going to head over to here because right now it's December and I have nothing else to do at the moment because I don't really want to cut more hay. We need a little bit more money here. Actually, we need a lot more money, but our hogs aren't going to sell for the best price right now. So we're going to grab a trailer of milk here. I think we probably will have a full load. There we go. I believe that's full. We're going to go take this to town, get it sold off. Having a second semi-truck would be pretty nice, but it costs a lot of money, and right now we will be fine with just this one. But I would love to get another one eventually here. Pull up on top of here, and we will get our milk sold. Looks like we're going to get a little over 11 grand for that. So that'll be pretty good. I believe with that we will be able to purchase our 2-row forage harvester. Now, is that going to take forever? Yes. But we'll do it because we need to feed cows. Now, also with that though, we are going to need this forage wagon, which is 35 grand. And we don't have 35 grand yet. So we're going to have to wait here a little bit. We need about 30 grand more. Hogs we'll be selling pretty soon in a little bit. Then we'll be able to afford that and get that rig going. We're going to be done with the milk trailer for right now because we don't really have much more to haul out. So we're going to come over here and get the livestock trailer because we are going to be selling hogs here pretty soon. So I think we're going to grab a load of them and take them on into town. Sounds like our combine is full though, so we're going to have to go take care of him before we get on taking those hogs down. So we want to keep him rolling here. Heading into town with a load of hogs. Got this load of corn here pretty much about full, but all of our hogs do have enough food right now, so we're just going to throw this in the bin for the time being because the grain cart's about full, and so we're going to need to go unload that here pretty soon. I wonder, I haven't really been using this grain gravity wagon over here, the little Kilbros, very much. I'm going to see if we can make a grain train out of this thing. That didn't work the first time. Because in theory we should be able to hook this up, but obviously it's not going to be nice. There we go. We got all 3 gravity wagons all hooked up. Now we're going to have the real grain train going, and we are going to be able to haul a lot at the same time. This pickup truck's probably not going to like it because it's gotten progressively slower. We can only go 20 mile an hour now, but it is what it is here. It'll be fine. Well, the game crashed again. That's nice. Don't know the last time it saved, but I don't want to hook up that gravity wagon again for sure. We're going to have to do that all again. Come on, American Farming, get this fixed. This is kind of annoying. Well, back to driving the semi-truck back to the animal dealer again. Then I guess I get to go hook that trailer up all again, which will be lots of fun. Okay, let's get this thing hooked up again here. These things are so much of a pain to hook up, which is why I really hate that I have to do it a second time. This is about taking longer than it did the first time. Finally, got the grain train hooked back together. Now, get to go see if the game crashes when I try to go pull it into the field over here. Okay, now it's my most favorite time of the year. I get to truck a whole bunch of hogs back and forth. There we go, sold off our last load of hogs there. Let's get one more full load of wieners, take them back, and then we're going to get our forage chopper box purchased and go test out that rig over, I don't know, wherever we got corn ready. There we go. We'll go in here, purchase that chopper box, and I'm going to go find the pickup. That was the pickup. Darn it. We're going to find the pickup, and we're going to unhook from that, and we're going to go pick this up from the shop, the pickup, because it's fast. And then we'll come back and hook it up to one of our tractors. Looks like we do have some parts of this field that are ready. I had time kind of sped up, so everything's a little bit messed up, but some of that field ought to work. This little pickup truck gets the job done. There we go. There is our equipment. We'll get backed on up here. And then there we go. That is all hooked up. Put it into road gear and get on heading back to the farm. This thing can go 50 with this. That's crazy. We'll get it back in no time. There we go. We'll grab this tractor, head on over there, go test it out real quick. We're not going to get into a lot of it today because we are kind of running out of time with that stupid lag, but we'll go ahead and test it out, make sure everything works. There we go. We'll get on hooked up to it. We swing it out, turn it on. It is only 2 rows. Going to take a little while, but the only thing we got to work with right now, but it's actually taking 3 rows. So actually we can get 4 rows. So we are pretty lucky there. I don't know how long it's going to take to get a full chopper box here. It's looking like it's going to take a little while. Unfortunately, that progress bar is not going up very much, but we are forage harvesting. We'll just end up putting this on a helper probably, and he can get going, do his thing, and then we'll be able to feed this to the cattle, dairy cows, and hopefully we can get some pretty good tonnage off of this, and hopefully they'll have food year round. At least that's the hope, but we'll see here. But that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We are on the run for 3,000 subscribers on YouTube here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming, and today we're going to be taking a little bit more of a look and doing some more things on the cattle farm. Probably I have done some stuff since I last recorded last, and I don't remember what I really did last time, but we did buy this Meyer feed wagon for like the 3rd time on this game. I've sold it like 2 or 3 times already, but we have it again because I can fill my silage out of there, out of the thing in there, because I can't just dump it right in here with the wagon, unfortunately. So we're doing this, and then we can, well, now I'm out of the trigger zone. And now I can unload it in here and give them a decent amount more food, because that's going to take care of their food for now. But with that out of the way for right now, I think we probably have a decent amount of food in there. I'm not completely sure though. They have a decent amount of food. It's going to be good for now. Storage, we do have still 10,800 pounds in there. So about one more fill of this wagon, but we are going to need to get going. Oh, it is May. I didn't even realize that. May. How are my hogs? Oh, they're brand new. Never mind, we don't have to worry about hogs today, which makes me really happy, because I seem to deal with hogs a lot. We have corn harvest that's going on that I have kind of neglected as of late, because I've just been busy with the cattle farm and everything. So we're going to get back on to probably some of the corn harvesting today, but we're going to take care of doing some more silage here first. So I brought this over here because we were full, so I'm going to take this back over to our field. In the future, it would be nice to purchase this field right here to do silage on, because it's nice and close instead of doing silage on the field that I'm doing it on right now. But it is what it is. We'll deal with it right now. It's not too bad, but we're going to go over and get this helper going again. The bad thing about this forage harvester is it is really small and it takes a lot of time, but we'll get there. I don't know how much we're going to chop. We're just going to do a decent amount right now. Maybe we'll do the whole field. I don't know. So I have no clue where he finished off, and the middle of this field is not ready yet. But we're just going to go in here. Well, darn. Okay. It does not bring up the option to resume, so we're just going to have to set him like that. He's probably not going to do anything for like 10 minutes, so that's great, but is what it is right now. Now that that's taken care of, I am going to run the tractor and grind cart over to the combine to get him unloaded and keep him rolling on this big field, because we need to keep the corn coming in for the hogs. I'm starting to realize it would be nice to get a faster tractor on the grind cart. That would be kind of nice, but it also costs a lot of money, and we only have $6,000 in the bank account right now. We're still wanting to get a spray trailer, and we'll just pull right up alongside him here. Guessing the helper quit, so we're gonna have to throw the auger out and get him unloading there, and then we will get him all ready to go again on the combine. Looking at our fields here, looks like we do need to go put P and K down on the small field over here. So we're going to do that real quick, because we have ran out of helpers by now. Shouldn't take too long, not a very big field. We'll get this knocked out. And there we go, just wrapping up with that field there. Now, I did notice that the tractor is getting kind of low on diesel, so we're going to bring it over to the diesel barrels and throw some diesel in it quickly, just while we don't have a use for it right now, just to keep it ready to go for the next field whenever we get going on that. And with that, getting that field all ready to go, we are going to grab the planter and just try and knock this thing out here quick. And then we do also have the field on the other side of the farmyard that also is ready to go. So we're going to get both of these fields planted here in the time being, while both of our helpers are pretty much doing completely nothing, because it's been a while since I've played, and so they don't remember what they were doing last, so they have to start all the way over. So the combine's running a headland pass of nothing, and the forage harvester is running a couple headland passes of nothing. So we're the only ones getting anything done on the farm right now, so that's pretty cool. No, I did not just go straight through that telephone pole. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And that one. Oh, I actually missed that one. But the first one, I didn't go through that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That your eyes are messing with you. I also didn't just drag that along the edge of the shed there either. Literally after one headland pass with this planter on this field, that is all that's left. There's like nothing left. It takes barely any time at all to plant this field. I really love this versatile tractor here on the front. It's a nice mid-sized tractor that runs good with this planter. Doesn't have any issues power-wise at all. And there we go, we are wrapped up with that field, so let's head on to the one on the other side of the farm. There we go, we'll throw that thing in the ground. This one is a little bit bigger, so it's going to take us a couple more minutes here, but honestly, still not too big of a field compared to some of our other ones, so it shouldn't take too long. Just planting some corn in the cornfield. I'm a professional singer. Our hayfield could probably be cut again, but right now I'm kind of limited on helpers with doing the silage right now. So I don't think we're going to be doing that today. Maybe in the next couple videos or so, we can get back into cutting some more hay. Hopefully we can feed our cows off of silage for a little while, make that go a little bit better, and then maybe upgrade some of our haying equipment, because some of that is taking a really long time and kind of weighing down the operation. So it would be nice to get some bigger stuff. The only downside is that forage harvester is 2-row and takes forever, so it kind of takes a long time to get a whole load of silage, but it does look like he is actually getting silage to come through there again, so he must actually be getting in the rows there, so that's good to see. It is a pretty sweet rig for starting off, and it is a good American looking setup, but it does take a really long time, especially on our farm here where efficiency is key. Literally 2 rounds is all it's going to take to do this whole field with this big planter. It's crazy how fast this thing makes it. And there we go, wrapped up with that field. Now, we are getting kind of empty on seed, so we're going to run over to the co-op quick. because we still don't have a seed tender because of money reasons right now, but we're literally like right there, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll go top this thing off and get it all ready. We're not in a real big hurry right now because we don't have any other fields to plant at the moment. Something that would be cool is if this planter had a nitrogen system on it where it would lay down nitrogen at the same time. And I hit the wrong button. I sold the seed. We didn't want to do that. We want to buy all the seed. See our money go bye-bye. Seed costs a lot of money. Will we have enough to fill the planter? There we go. We still got, geez, that was $7,000 to fill that planter. We still have $875 left in the bank account. Hopefully soon we can sell some milk because we're going to need it here. We're kind of getting down to the bare bones on money here. We're just going to pull through and top this thing off on diesel here while we're in it and getting it ready to go here for the next run. Hopefully coming up. There we go. That only cost us 41 bucks. That ain't bad. He is chopping here. He's got about half a load on him. Doing pretty good. Taking a little while, but is what it is. We're gonna hop in the pickup here and go find our gravity wagon train now because I know that a fair amount of it's full. I don't know how much, but we're gonna see. It looks like the combine is actually harvesting stuff again, so we're probably gonna need to get this emptied here pretty soon. We're gonna grab the gravity wagon here. We got about half a load and we're lagging right now. But we got about half a load in it here, and with the combine running again, I think we are going to have another load coming up here. Man, this is terrible lag right now. Well, like what I was saying earlier when it was lagging terribly, and it's still not great, we're probably going to go catch the combine, get him unloaded, and then go top off our grain train over there. And then we're going to go take it out and feed the hogs. Trying to run two different animal species on this farm right now at the same time. It kind of takes a little bit of work, but I think it's going to pay off. There we go, unloading on the go while he's not harvesting a single corn plant, but it works. We'll get this thing unloaded and then go fill the grain train. There we go. Swing our auger there. I believe we still have a little bit to fill in this middle wagon here. I always end up getting way too close to these things here. There we go, middle wagon's topped off. Let's go ahead and try to fill this one, if I can articulate the right way. There we go, the grain train is topped off. I think we have just the slightest little bit of corn left in here. We're gonna go run the grain train over to the hog farm over here, get them filled up on feed, and then head over to the ones at the main farm. Definitely is a load for this little pickup truck with 3 gravity wagons behind it, but we're hauling lots of grain. There we go, we got them filled up with food. They used a lot of it, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to fill the other one. We might have to pull some out of the bins, but I'm not too worried. We got the front and the back one completely unloaded and then used a little bit out of the center one. So we'll head over to the main farm and go dump the center one out. This definitely is getting to be a pretty slow drive. We're down to 15 going up the driveway here. There we go, we'll get them unloaded here. Well, looks like our silage harvester is full here, so last thing we're going to do before we finish this video off, we are going to go dump this over in the silo. I want to show you guys how we do that, so we're going to do that. You can just unhook the silage box and pull it over with a different tractor, but we're not going to do that because I don't really have another tractor just sitting around right now. And this will work just fine. I honestly don't know how many more boxes we're going to do on this field. I kind of want to just keep this small little field right here for silage, honestly, because it's smaller and it's closer over here to the cattle farm to run over to the silos, so it's not going to be as bad. So I may just make this the silage field for now until we have enough money to afford the field on the side of the farm right here that wraps around it. We'll pull up over here to the side of the silo and get unloading it there into the harvester. So that's looking good there. This is a pretty sweet, slick rig. Just could be a little bit faster in my opinion. But that's what you get with a pull type harvester, I guess. So, but he's about unloaded there. We'll head on back out to the field, but that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We are on the race to 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully 3,000. Can we get to 3,000 by the end of the year, guys? The end of 2024, 3,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. But if you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming. We're over here on the cattle farm right now. I have a load of cattle feed, and we're going to figure out which cows need it here, because I'm not quite sure. Dairy farm. Normal ones, the dairy calves need food. So we'll take this over, dump it in this one right here, and then get them fed. I might only be able to do it on the other side. There we go. We are unloading. We'll get that load. Game crash number 1 on the day. Only 1 minute into recording. Love that. Well, we're back in here, and I thought that we would be just fine and dandy since we have the new update of the game now, and I thought maybe we won't crash anymore. Nope, we already crashed once. We'll see how long we make it before we crash again. And before I lose my mind, to be completely honest, I was pretty excited to play American Farming today, because we got the new update and we can have 3 helpers now. But if we end up crashing every 5 minutes, I'm not gonna have very much fun today. But over here, he's working on harvesting corn. We're just kind of waiting for him. He's going. Harvesting corn. I need to figure out, we got P and K here. We're gonna figure out if we need to put P and K on anything. We are on the new update, so we can hire 3 helpers. I don't know if grass needs it or not, but we're gonna go see if we can go put P and K on the grass. Again, not really sure if it needs it. I don't know if it does. I haven't ever tried in this game. I've only put nitrogen down on it. We're gonna try it and see if it will take it. It's putting it down. Check on the map. Crash number 2. That only was 2 minutes later. Okay, we are back over here at the farm where we just picked up the 1206 and fertilizer spreader. We're gonna drive back over to the grass field we just drove over to about 30 seconds ago and try to go put P and K on our grass field. I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna drive a little ways, and now we're gonna check at the map. It is taking it, so we're gonna try and just hire a helper here to do that. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again, because I'm gonna get to the point where I'm kind of running out of ideas here. He's still working on forage harvesting here. Just got a little ways to go yet until he's full. And then we'll have to go unload him. I think we're gonna park the feed mixer wagon for now, and we're gonna grab the mower, because as soon as he is done fertilizing this field, we're gonna get cutting some grass. Now that we have 3 helpers, we can get this done a little bit easier and quicker while still keeping our hog operation up and going. So we're gonna get this hooked up, and then we're just gonna set him to wait out here until our fertilizer spreader gets done with that field. Crash number 3. 3 minutes later. This is starting to get very frustrating. Oh, and we did not save anytime recently, so he's not even going yet. Great, love that. Set him on a helper again. We have gotten about nowhere in the past 10 minutes. I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna try something. We're gonna turn our quality resolution. Come on, now it's completely froze. The game's froze because it's killing itself. We're gonna turn all of our settings down to medium and then shadows on low. See if that makes any difference. The game's probably gonna look a whole bunch worse. Honestly, it's not terrible looking. Let me know down in the comment sections if you guys notice much of a difference. I mean, it's not terrible, but It's not great either. I'd still love to play this on high settings, which I thought we were fully capable of, and for the first 6 months of the game we were, but now we are not, I guess. I guess low shadows means no shadows. I love the shadows, but I don't have any shadows anymore. Okay, let's get this tractor back over and put on the mower once again. Only the second time that we have done that today. We have made it a couple minutes now without crashing, so I mean, I'd hope that we're maybe okay now, but I don't want to get any false hopes going here. He's working on fertilizing the field. We're gonna set this here. Waiting. We got our cattle trailer here. I'm gonna see if we have any milk that we can haul out, because we kind of need some money. But I don't know if we have milk or not. We have a little bit of milk. We have barely anything, so probably not gonna be worth it. We're gonna need to take these wagons out over back to the field. Oh, sorry about that. But the combine is full right now, so we're gonna try and take the tractor and grain cart. We are still lagging like crazy, and we're on medium settings, so not off to a great start. I think also we just got a message saying that our forage harvester was full, so we're gonna need to take care of that once we get this taken care of. So he is full over here, so we're just gonna take him off a helper and drive him over to go unload him. Then we'll bring him back and keep going. Bring the tractor over here right next to the silo and get this thing unloading to turn it into silage. I think that's what it's called anyways. Okay, we are unloaded, so we will head on back over to the cornfield now. We'll get him going again right where he was, and he'll keep working on chopping some more corn. We're going to take the gravity wagon train back over to the field now that we have nothing else to do in the moment, because we're definitely going to need some more storage over at that field. We'll go ahead and bring the grain cart right up here next to the gravity wagons and just start filling them up. One wagon full, on to the next. And now that we got it emptied, he's getting about full, so we got to run it down to the other end of the field again. Getting the forage harvesting knocked out. Only a couple more passes here is what it's looking like, and then the whole rest of the field is really small yet, and probably might just replant the entire field, to be completely honest. Or we'll just leave the rest and harvest it with the combine. I actually might do that. Well, we have made it over 10 minutes since the game's last crashed, so that's an upside. Kind of sad now that there's no shadows when you set it on low, but at least we're able to play the game. So we're unloading the combine right now. Looks like our P&K spreader finished up the field here, so I keep getting noises that I'm just like hitting something. Like when you hit a stop sign, you get that sign or that noise. I just keep getting that randomly. Like I'll be driving through the field and I get that. I don't know why. But we're gonna put this back over here, and then we are going to grab the mower and get him going on the field. Get it swung out there, put it on the ground, and we will. Says he's not in the field. Well, you're in a field, bud. Get him going on rows and headlands. There we go. Get him cutting the grass. We're just going to take the tractor and planter over here to the field the combine's harvesting, because, well, we have nothing else to do right now, and so we're just going to throw it over there. And our forage harvester chopper box is full again, so we're going to go take that over to the silo. Unloading. And look at that, the combine's full now. We're just unloading things left and right today. That's about all we get to do. Get him resuming going again, and then head over to unload the combine. Well, everyone, that's probably going to be it for this episode. A frustrating episode at that because of the crashing so many times. But I want to thank all of you for watching today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That means a lot to me. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year, so that would be awesome as well. But if you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.